Alright, while we're doing the pilot swap, let's welcome our viewers from Australia, United Kingdom, Japan, Norway, New Zealand, Germany, Canada, Palau, United States. Welcome one, welcome all. We are currently 563 meters on this unknown seamount, 72 miles off Mary Island, which is part of Sonsorol State.
Can we take a look at that red coral on the bottom there?
Absolutely.
We've got about 100 meters to go until we reach the tippity top of this feature.
We must reach the tippy top.
The one thing we know.
Yes.
And at the top there will be an octopus, as usual.
Indeed.
Yep.
That worked last
What
time.
else? And maybe a shark too.
Yes.
That would be great. All right. Zoom in.
I thought we were going for Nautilus.
Oh,
That
two
as well.
minutes.
That as well.
I mean, I'll take any of those three.
Yeah.
Boop. There we go.
Yeah, so this is a Swiftia. Oh, and there's like a little baby bamboo back there too. Great, thank you.
Can you come out?
Yep.
Thank you.
This is just delightful.
It is. This is really great.
I've been like sitting in the Atalanta seat just like with a big eyes and a smile on my face. This is awesome.
It's like running through a field of flowers, but they're actually anemones.
So many anemones.
So I see a lot of cracks on this rock formation. Is that probably because of earthquakes and stuff that's gone on? We don't know.
I don't think there's a lot of seismic action around here, but maybe it's from
When it was cooling down?
the slope and just sort of erosion and erosional effects. Kind of,
That red one looks
it's
interesting.
quite loosely consolidated, so,
Check out that one.
Sure.
but I'm not completely sure.
All right, zoom in.
Oh, so this one's black coral. The other red one was a plexaurid.
Yeah, good eye. This was early in the expedition. We had a massive, massive colony on the boost voyage 1.
Do you want more zoom? Or?
That's good. Thank you.
But since
Alright,
then
you
we've
come
seen
up.
quite a few. This is the most distinctive of the black coral families.
Can we look at that bamboo coral?
Yes.
That one.
That white one there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there we go. All right. Can go in.
I'm looking at the branching points to see where it branches.
Let me go down a little.
Actually, Maybe up a little bit.
Up a little? All right.
Yeah.
Woo. That wasn't a little.
Yeah,
try
it looks
down one. There
internodal,
we go.
yeah. So I was just looking at where it branches.
Oh, okay.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, can come out. So how long would it take you to annotate?
All of this? Well, probably a little while. For these anemones, I'm just gonna do just a batch count, be like over 100. Moving on.
Guesstimation.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna count every single one of those.
Gosh. Right.
This orange bathypathes is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Such a great color.
You want to take a look at it, or?
Um,
have we
Yeah,
seen
let's
some?
do maybe quick zoom
there's
in
a
at the
little
base.
fish in that crack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Ooh, we'll check that one out too. Zoom in real quick. See if we can do a
Yeah, you might be able to get both.
folder. Oop,
that color.
baby. Hold.
Yep, and it does look the pseudo alternata. Yep, thanks. Let's go and look at that fish.
Let me back up.
Oh, that's a cute one. It's a different
Oh.
type of eel. I believe it's in the Nettostomatidae.
Move out of the way, Oriole.
Jeff is very excited about the eel.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a good
Let
one.
me see if I can.
I want to get a good zoom on the nose. That'll be telling on what kind of eel this is.
No, he's slowly backing away.
Oh,
Do you want me to zoom in?
Let's see.
I
Get a
can
good spot. There we go.
tilt down the camera a bit too.
All right. Oh, thank you.
I believe it's Nettosoma.
Happy for me to zoom?
Zoom in, yeah. I'll tilt up a little bit.
Yes, Jeff is agreeing in the chat.
Yeah.
Nettostoma or Nettosoma?
Oh,
Yeah, Nettostoma.
Don't hide. Don't be shy.
We're not gonna slurp
It's
you.
not.
We just want to see your face.
Try and lift up and just come over a little bit.
I wouldn't believe us either.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a perfect crack.
I'm zooming out a bit, just so you know.
Thank you. He's probably like,
Yeah.
I know a slurp's gonna just, a
Yeah.
slurp was
So I'm not
to the
doing
top
that
of this.
today.
No.
That's what the crack is for. Perfect hiding.
Yeah, and Jeff is saying
there
at
we
this
go.
depth,
All right, let's try and zoom in there.
Okay.
Try and
the
tilt
fish are very
down.
sensitive to the lights, so it
Ah.
might also be sensing.
Light. That's why it's kind of
Nice.
getting in the crack. Oh, there.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very cool.
It's a really cool eel. I believe they call these the sorceress
Oh,
seals.
there we go.
Nice.
Sorceress?
Yeah,
Like sorcery?
yeah.
I love that name.
Looks like it has a nostril, like
It's
big
got a
nostril.
very, very long noses.
Very hydrodynamic.
Right.
That's
All
great,
right,
thank
can
you.
Zoom out.
That was a great fish.
Yep.
I really appreciate how he like slunk away.
Yeah, it's
as
like,
we
and I'm
started
just gonna,
I'm over it. It's like, thank you for your time and appreciation.
What's that? Is it a coconut?
it might be a coconut. We saw a number of coconuts in the last one.
Looks like a coconut.
Something's in there.
Oh, can you zoom in?
Coconut house.
Do you want me to zoom
Do
in,
a
you
quick
said?
zoom? Yeah.
Yep.
Hold her. Maybe. Let me bring it
Coconut
back.
house.
Oh, it's
It
half
has like a
coconut.
perfect cutout.
Yeah,
Right?
that's probably from the, wow.
Huh.
Come up a little.
Deep sea coconut.
Yeah, where the pit was.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is cool.
Oh, there we go. Huh.
All right. Nice.
What are these little white things? Can we tell? I think it's sponge.
Yeah, I think so too. It could be bryozoans as well.
Yep.
That,
All right, can come out.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, there's a cool plate sponge too.
Yeah.
You see the like
Oh,
frilly
yeah.
plate? Yeah, it's a Corallistes. It's a type of demasponge.
On the, is that the port is left?
yeah, it's on the
On the left.
when we're done with the sponge, there was a couple of interesting things on the cinema cam,
Zoom
on
in
the
there.
turbo cam. But yeah, we'll get with the sponge first.
Kind of looks like a fan.
Yeah, it does.
Was that alive?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a type of demasponge, so they always kind of look a little
Can come out.
different than the glass sponges. The
Mm.
glass sponges tend to be more white, or the demasponges can vary.
Which one did you want to check out next, Daniel?
Yeah, so it's going to be top left. It's off screen now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
once
kinda
you
bump
zoom
up.
out. And it's going to continue on to your left. Yeah, there's a couple of big.
Oh, yes. See over there.
Nice.
Oh, huh. Intriguing. It's just-
Yeah, so we saw this when you stepped out, and I was like, is it just a weird bathypathes, or is it a telepathes?
Yeah, very intriguing. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, and there's a huge bathypathes up
Right up
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really nice to be able to have that Atalanta cam shot. You can really see those.
That's a really cool one. Oh, it's got some associates up in
The
the
base,
center.
too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Should
Zoom
check.
in.
Nice.
I can't really tell what it is that's
Wait,
I have more
In
zoom.
there.
Do you want to go further in?
sure.
Ooh. Maybe if you could come around the coral a little bit,
Okay.
so you're a little more head on.
The base is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, the base has polyps too.
Yeah.
See if I can kind of lateral to starboard a little bit.
Brian would like to collect a snip.
Then I'll-
Yeah, I think if we're set up to do so,
Well.
yeah, maybe a distal branch at the top.
Okay.
All right. Let me
It's
tilt
just
up.
way too big, but
Wow.
Can zoom out for me.
Yep.
Is there a certain area you'd like to check out?
Yeah, well, it's like right on bubble cam right now. That's what I was trying to look at.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing we'll be able to collect is the top. Maybe if we can.
If you zoom in there. Probably have Jake
Because this thing is
grab a snippet of
big.
it.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
this is about the size of a human.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Gosh,
big.
let me tilt up a little more.
Well, I mean,
Oh, well, it's as tall as
it's tall. Yeah,
if not taller.
it's
So,
taller than me, that's for sure. Because I can easily stand under Herc without hitting my head. So
Oh my gosh.
Just
Alright.
a snip of
Come out.
one of the branches or something.
yeah, there's some brittle stars.
Yeah, I
in
think
there.
just the very top.
Just the
And
very top piece of it.
Yeah, just
Okay.
as much as, so it's not too big to fit in our box.
All right, you ready? I'll wait for you and then I'll lift up a little.
what am I? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Do you want a different camera angle or?
Yeah, tilt the camera down when you lift up, you're looking down.
Yep.
It'll be easier.
All right, we zoomed all the way out.
Yep.
Excellent.
And there's another huge one right behind it.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that one would be
Yeah,
easier to
far down.
get
Might be.
because it's kind of sideways.
Anyone have a preference?
Yeah, no, we'll defer to you, pilot.
Okay. What do you think, Jake?
Lift up. Let's see what this
Okay.
one looks like. Where it's
Yeah.
floating.
Yeah, that is huge.
Come around the
And
far
Oreo.
side.
Yeah, I mean, if the other one's the same species, it's totally going to be easier. But
I think they're the same.
okay, yeah. Let me head over to the other one in the
Okay.
background.
Oh, that rock pen is huge too.
That dark one?
Yeah, that dark one. You
Yes.
see, it has this like big suction cup.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a sea pen, but it like suctions itself onto
And
the
it
rocks.
Can, it can move?
Yeah, it could move
Ah.
if I wanted to.
So this one back here.
Do you think those are the
Let's
same,
see.
Daniel?
I don't
Does
know.
that look different?
It does look
Looks
a
a
bit
different
different.
color.
Yeah.
And I think,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll want to,
We
because it's
can
an
turn-
unusual coloration
Yeah,
of the
let's
first
turn
one.
around and get a snippet of this guy.
Thanks.
Yeah, and the stem, or where it's planted, it looks way different.
We're all debating what was going to be at the top of this feature.
And it's a bathypathes.
Yeah.
I'm still holding hope.
We're
for
not
an
always
octopus.
we're not fully at the top yet. We
That's
still
true.
We're
Still
fully
going
wide
on.
on zoom.
Other than that little
There we go.
tiny bit.
Okay.
got
75.
75 meters to
Yeah,
go.
75.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
So all of the boxes are like good to go. It's just the starboard D has a rock
Are
in
you
it.
in
Just-
auto depth?
Settling out now, yeah. Yep.
You're gonna have to fly it manually.
Okay.
It's not auto. The
All right.
auto altitude isn't good enough to.
All right.
So you just kind of do your best to feather it.
Yep.
Stay there. And you can tilt the camera. Oh, go
I was going to say,
Yep,
are we
you're good.
tilted slightly up?
There you go.
okay. You have to come a little bit up.
Yep. Come on.
Tilt the camera down
There
a
we
bit
go.
more. It's easier if you can see the porch.
You want
Yeah.
me to tilt it?
There we go. All right.
There.
So just kind of, try to get the bottom of that level with the porch, and then as best you can, hold the vehicle
All
steady.
right. Yep. Go down a little bit. Yep. getting
Is that too much?
That's
Yeah.
way too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go down a little more.
Yeah, you gotta come down a little bit more.
It's almost like the angle. It's just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can turn your heading to starboard a bit.
Yep.
Oh, there.
Lateral over a little. All right, come back down a little bit. There we go.
Okay. Are we happy with that much?
I think it
If
could
you
be.
could get less,
Less?
that
Yeah,
would probably
Okay.
be better.
Even
Okay.
less.
Like, if you just want a one snip of one piece, or like
We want a branching.
you want a branching part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just at the
Alright.
top.
Again, we have to come back.
We just
around
want
a
it to
bit.
actually fit in the box.
Let me see. We're a bit more turned to the right as well with the camera. Or to the left? That'll help.
All right.
Back up just a hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier if the arm can reach out. If it's not tucked in close, you have less
Okay.
maneuverability.
Come back up a little bit for you. There you go.
I can't see what I'm doing. There. It's too much.
Like curves perfectly
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, it's really tricky.
That should be good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got part of it not in the coral cutter, so I don't want to.
They're really hard to break.
"12 degrees of freedom."
Oh, there you go. It
That
broke
piece
off.
fell? Okay. We can go
Yeah.
pick that piece up.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
Yeah,
I'll
these
let you
are
go down and
really floaty, as you can see.
come around the coral.
Yep. Yeah.
Can we put this in the forward box?
Yeah.
All right. So we can settle down here and reach her.
Forward box?
Sure. Both are open.
All right.
retract the
I
camera.
will retract.
Don't poke any eyes out.
There we go. All right. Coming out.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Does it matter which box or?
No, they're both good.
Okay. Just gonna.
Need to bump it out all the way.
That's all right. I'm just
Okay.
repositioning. It's floaty, so I gotta really
Yeah.
get it in there.
I'll make sure I have my finger on the close button.
All right, I want to close it just a little bit.
Yep.
So, just a little bit more.
Okay.
All right, a little bit more. Another bump. All right.
Little bump,
Yep, bump it in.
bump it in.
All right. Probably close it there. We'll probably
Okay.
see what happens.
Oh, she tucked in.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Yay.
Good work. That was tricky.
Good teamwork.
Yeah, outstanding. Thank you. Well done.
All right.
All right, back to Operation
All right,
Summit.
yes.
Actually, before we move on, it might be good to just get for
Ooh, yeah.
that thing looks different.
Yeah. I think
All right. Zoom in. And right a little bit here.
Oh, it's covered in brittle stars. So this is one of those Acanthogorgiidae, the yellow, formerly known as plexaurids. Wait, okay, it's just an enemy closed up funny. I thought it was something else.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, no problem. Can zoom out.
They do look funny.
Guy's like rubbing his face on the ground.
Yeah. It's massive coral, so huge.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Elsie, what do you think about your biodiversity eDNA bottle? Do you want to keep waiting until we get to the top, tippy top?
Do we think there's going to be something significantly different to what we're seeing now?
We're not that far away from the top, so I've got like 65 meters to go. Oh, there's another one of those eels, the netostoma.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can check it out.
It's not in a crack this time.
We're at a depth of 556, and our next programmed one is 500.
Oh,
so
he's like going straight for it.
maybe it's, I don't know if it's really worth having two, or what do you think?
Netostoma parviceps.
Zoom in.
waypoint 5 is going to be 545 meters depth.
Yeah, and that is the absolute shallowest depth on the seamount.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Can zoom out? It's a pretty good size one too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's not. Extend the camera.
Can you talk to me on there?
I'm like, dang, I'm not moving because I had stick lock on. Oh no. Get the.
Oh, it got slimed by the black coral.
Oh,
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah,
happen.
they'll do that.
Yeah. We did that with a hydrothermal vent once, but it was just like the black fluid that
Oh
coming out of the
Oh.
hydrothermal vent
Got smoked out.
got smoked out.
The next watch will really appreciate it.
well, at least they won't have to go the full 4 hours.
Yeah.
Just for the last bit, but that is unfortunate.
So probably around waypoint 5 do an eDNA. Yeah, okay. And then also maybe around waypoint 5 if we see some sort of little ledge that we could break off a rock, that would be good too.
All right.
One of those kind of cracks. I think if you get a claw in, you could probably break a little piece.
Yeah, I think anything we see now.
Yeah.
Is that a... Oh no, it's a fish. Oreo.
So many fish. Oh, cool.
Wow.
A little bit of a crack, crevasse.
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of these demisponges over here too. Interesting.
No.
I feel like I'm not relinquishing my
Yeah.
seat until we get to the top.
It's like I'm staying here.
Like,
I'm not moving.
it's like, let's lock the door.
What about like getting something, a rock from one of those cracks, like up, yeah, or even a little above there?
Ooh.
Yeah, there.
Let's see.
Those look like they could maybe break off.
Yeah.
Come back over this way.
But they were down there like waiting to come up here.
Everything's working well. The one thing I will note is upper camera got slimed.
Yeah, it looks a little cracked, that
Afternoon.
nice corner piece there.
See it right there.
Yeah.
See if we can
That's
set down and
just like pull it off the
give her a little jolt.
Otherwise, there's
Alright, so for our viewers, it's gonna get a little crowded up in here. We're getting ready for our
Bridge
watch
now.
change.
Can we hold position?
Thank you for staying with us, and I hope you continue
So
watching.
Thank you.
we land here. All right, there you go. Yep.
Hey, look, we got fish. Right there.
Welcome back, 4 to 8 crew.
We're unsupervised. Sweet. Party time in the front row.
Heck yeah.
Clock's ticking. Ooh, it's a snake or a worm?
How much time do we have on this watch?
Like 15 minutes.
Serious?
And then start recovery,
15 minutes, yeah.
You can zoom in on the whatever that thing is there. A worm.
Okay. Zoom in. Ooh, we got a
Looks like a
fish.
snake. Eel? Oh,
Oh yeah.
A snake eel.
Snake
snake
eel.
eel. Eel
Why
snake.
just
let
our
us
way.
do the
We're
IDs.
naming stuff now.
Yeah, they should let the front row do the IDs for like a dive.
Yeah.
You know?
The scientists are not connected yet.
This is the famous
We'll just go for it.
sleeping eel snake.
Okay.
Coming what?
Yeah. Rumor has it we're rock hunting.
Yeah,
Are we
first
rock
priority
Is that
rock.
an Oreo? It's the only fish I know.
That is an
It's
Oreo.
just- oh my gosh.
We would give you a biology merit badge, Jaden. All right. I am skeptical, but is any of this thing in this crack breakable?
Yeah, the arm.
Yeah. Somehow that doesn't surprise me, your answer.
Toot, toot, toot. Crash landing. Oh my God, Rachel, if you're listening, you've got the cameras completely jacked. They're useless. Look at that latency.
Oh my God.
Rachel, are you listening?
I think I turned Rachel's
How can we even
thing down.
function?
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, look at the latency. Look at the Zeus versus the...
All right, I'll turn off the timer.
No, it's all right. We only got 15 minutes. I just want you to be aware. I can deal with it. It just gives me something to complain about.
Come on, computer.
Thought I saw it move. I guess not.
I'm convinced that one's not gonna move.
I gotta go. Oh.
Don't break the arm. All right.
If I do, I'm gonna blame it on the latency of the camera.
Yeah,
that I
good
usually
thinking.
use.
Before Fun Sponge in the corner tells us we're out of time, can we go ahead and trip a Niskin before I forget?
Sure.
All right, checking that things are growing.
I could have sworn that rock moved.
I thought it did too, but I guess
Wait,
not.
did it move? I didn't see it
The first time we poked it, I thought it did.
It moved a little bit, but...
But it didn't move enough, like it didn't want to come with us?
Well, if I could probably pry it out, but we're down to our last T-nut. And if I...
Yep, understood.
If I bulk it, it's bulking.
Okay.
That's it. Game over. It's somewhat safe doing the closed jaw bonk like I did, because not, stressing the T-nut.
Understood. All right, so Niskin?
Roger. Yeah, let's get something to look at while we're skinny. Actually, that's just going to be in the way. We'll float up above it. Floats in the float. What? I have no idea what number Niskin there. Looks like 1, 2, 3 maybe?
Quinlan, which Niskin's up?
3, 4, 5, and 6 are open.
All right. Number 3, please.
Roger, number 3. Look, I have future manip, past tense manip, somewhere in between manip.
Almost ready.
Trying to get
Trying
to get my little finger on it.
All right, short side, we have a limited amount of time. So any last requests for collections, please type them in now.
Okay, Amber.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, Niskin.
Niskin has been fired.
Thank you. All right. I would like to go look at one of the small yellow corals. Any of those.
Roger. Can zoom from here probably on the one.
Likely I'm going to want to collect it, so let's go take a close look at it.
Which waypoint did we skip?
We skipped 4.
Oh, okay.
And you'll have to come down, Jaden.
Yep.
Got 20 meters under you.
I can do a little move if you want.
Yeah, if we're going to be here
Video's
for a while.
going to do an exchange here. One moment.
Bridge nav. Let's do 20230.
Okay, can zoom in there. I don't know if you caught that. You can zoom in on the...
They're doing a video change.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine. We're going to recover here at quarter after, so.
Yes, it was. Yes, please. On the... Look at that beautiful zoom action there.
Wow.
What is that?
Which thing?
That fish that just swam by.
You could probably push in a little tighter. What do you want to just pick this one up, do you, Bran?
Yep.
Right there. The whole thing or a snip?
Yep.
Right there. Oh, the fish is photobombing your coral close-up.
All right, that's good for me. Let's grab the whole thing and throw it in a big box on the starboard side.
Right there. I gotta wait for, like I gotta rotate the wrist and wait, rotate the wrist and wait. That's a wonky angle. Can I get a better angle?
That's quite the parasite on that fish. Asako, what do you want to give this for tentative ID?
Come on.
All right.
You nearly grabbed the fish by accident.
Would have been the first fish for Dan.
Oh, funny. All right, you can practice your zoom on that little.
Actually, can we practice the zoom on the mollusk shell?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'd get enough. I'll just pop over here. Okay. Crash landing again, sorry. I should be able to zoom in on there when I put this thing in the box.
Which sample number will this be?
Sample number 59.
And it'll be a Paramuriceid.
This is going to go in half starboard, you said?
Yeah, sure. Either of the big ones are open, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What's
Go
this
ahead,
called?
Jaden. Open the box for me.
Copy.
I think this is a hermit crab living in some kind of
That's good, thanks.
snail shell. But the shell looks way bigger than the crab. So this is not an optimum pairing.
Interesting ridges on the shell.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to look at it when it comes up. Are we collecting this one?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
No. I wasn't.
Hey guys, this shell is an Epitonidae. I remember this from university. And they actually have a very interesting way of feeding because they spend a lot of time attached to gelatinous animals such as jellyfish.
Okay.
And they eat those.
Close. The original snail?
Yeah, now there's a hermit crab, but yeah, the original snail would have done that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, interesting. So it hangs out on jellyfish in the water column.
How does a snail catch a jellyfish? All right.
Slowly.
Thanks, Greta.
Thanks, Greta. Is that from your malacology class?
Yeah, the only thing I remember probably.
Is that all the zoom we got on this thing?
Oh no, I got a little more. It might be wrecked. Let me see if the camera's wrecked. But it is. Ooh, sorry. Give me a second here. Man, that's
looks
fast.
like a squat lobster.
Yeah, I think it's actually a squat lobster, not a hermit
Okay,
crab.
try full
Wow,
zoom there.
That's deceiving. Are we sure?
I'm not sure of anything.
I mean, I feel like it's got to be a hermit crab. Yeah. No,
Oh, it's gonna
It's
try.
definitely a hermit crab.
It's trying to move the crab. Poor hermit crab.
It'll grow into it.
Maybe. Okay.
Oh! Whoa.
Goodbye.
Let's.
Sound effects from the front row. Thank you very much. I think the back row had some in there too.
All right, let's see if there's anything right here worth looking at.
All kinds of stuff here, Brian.
Yeah, we looked at a fair amount of it on the last watch.
I wasn't watching because I couldn't stand seeing. I couldn't look at the cameras. I'm really tempted to.
So these shrimp are different?
Go for dive salvo here.
Oh.
Bridge nav, 20. Yeah.
This is for you,
thanks
Johnny
for your support,
Spall.
L'Oreal. 220.
Johnny, if you're listening, we're getting awesome photogrammetry.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Oh yeah, Spall's gonna love this.
I better see a model of this whole mountain.
Here. That I would like. That's have a high resolution map of this whole feature.
Yeah, overlaid on Norbit.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
brass,
just the whole thing with
ring.
Norbit.
Yeah. Well, isn't the brass ring Norbit and photogrammetry? The living happily ever after together?
Sure. That would be nice.
I think our top scientists are working on that. Rumor has it.
Jeff and I were remarking that neither of us remember ever seeing a seamount covered with anemones quite like this at the summit.
Is pretty remarkable.
And how this, it likely means that we have a significant larger size zooplankton in the deep scattering layer moving up here. So if we had finer particles, you'd expect to see more corals, but big anemones do better with larger particles. So it's an interesting idea of what in the oceanography here controls the size of the individual animals in the deep scattering layer, and how that might be influencing the fact that we're seeing more anemones here instead of corals.
Goopy. We're gonna have to pull the plug here.
Thanks for a good dive, y'all.
Is it time already?
Yeah.
Seems like I just got here.
I
Yeah.
know. It's been short for our shifts today.
All right, good work, team. Yeah.
All right.
What's my tether turn action looking like? If you spin whichever way to take out that 0.5. Not sure which way that is, so it's gotta work. Let's do one last zoom while
Yeah, let's get a zoom on this.
Jaden is getting Atlanta set up for recovery here. And Chris can start moving the boat any old time. Yep, you're good.
You just want to start?
Yeah, you can start streaming.
All right, okay.
500 meters, that's our usual target.
Right, but, I mean, all right. The Earth is right there.
Huh?
But the Earth is right there.
What
I don't
Earth?
think I've seen
That Earth
go to town like this
we'll be
before.
all right.
That's certainly nifty.
Okay.
Yeah, it certainly looks like they've stripped
Bridge
these
nav. Let's
branches.
start streaming ahead.
Yeah,
0.3.
snails can certainly be.
You're gonna do the
corals.
crab,
Very
right?
cool.
You gotta plumb up the wire.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Well, we'll come up and see how things
Greta, how
are
about
laying.
these?
And then
I know right now you got a crab, so you might as well start.
Okay.
The wire, I'd show you. I'd show you. Give me a second.
That's
We
really
can look
cool.
at
Never seen
EK82.
that before.
Well, you don't have to. Here, I'd show you. Give me a second.
Bridge nav. Let's stream ahead at 160.
Yeah, we did 170 on launch.
Yeah. It's shifted a little bit more.
Right. Yeah. There's Cam.
We're also going a
How
little
about
slower.
Cam port? So, you see the angle of the dangle there on the wire?
Yeah.
Cam. There's Cam 180. Anyways, hopefully your streaming will plumb that up.
Yeah.
Your goal is to plumb that wire.
Yeah. That's what I hear.
What you hear, you can do it. You got Cam mid control there. First I need to find it here. Cam front, cam port, cam over, cam rear. So many cameras.
Yeah.
I don't see it or I know. In picture 2, I see cam starboard. The right one. Come up a bit. Yeah, it'll give us a straight view of the wire there. Come up a bit, Jade.
Copy.
Chris is going to run over us, so you're going to come up.
Yep.
No.
So,
No.
Quinlan, in the log, that Niskin we took, we're going to call it a high biodiversity sample, not the 500 meter sample. And we're going to take the 500 meter sample here as soon as they're off the bottom.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. So, without all your fancy instruments, that fact that A, it's flagging way over to port, and B, you can see it strumming.
Right.
And it's strumming all the way up across the overboarding sheave to the deck, so indicative of current. A wire will, when it gets above 1 knot, it hums pretty good. You can actually put your hand on it. I wouldn't advise that because it's high voltage, but feel it. Be interesting to see how it behaves on the way up.
So Dan, pretty quickly, we're going to want to take another Niskin once we're in the water column.
Roger, I'll get set up. This is all bonus footage, by the way.
We're appreciating it. We're here long enough. I feel like I could have sampled it, but
we'll probably have another 60 seconds, I would imagine, before we get pulled off. 30 meters a minute. Atlanta right on top of us. Oh, you need to come up some more, Jed.
Copy.
Are you planning on the skyhook maneuver where the ship in Atlanta is just going to rip you off the seafloor?
That's how he likes it.
Yeah. Well, we need to be on that side anyways, and we're pretty shallow. So instead of trying to, swim Hercules around and fight the current, it's just easier to sit here and let Chris do all the work. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. That and I'm just lazy. I like to look at snails.
Oriel's changing the heading on us.
Yeah.
That's not going to work.
No.
Bridge now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to change the heading, Oriel. We need to be moving sideways for the recovery to work. Thank you, sir.
Oreo, we're because of the situation with the current and the wind.
There.
If you have to change your heading, just give us a heads up, okay? We can deal with it. Yeah, I'll leave what the happy heading is up to you for recovery. But yeah.
Good.
Roger. What do I gotta do here? You gotta. Yeah, right.
Oh, you're gonna get to do it. He'll do it over SPL. You just say 3, 2, 1 Niskin, and then he pulls the Niskin.
You're gonna have to turn. You're gonna have to turn one way or the other, Jaden. You're gonna have to turn a clockwise, I think.
Yep.
And adjust your iris. Right.
Looks like we got some DNA, black coral DNA samples
Much
in
more.
WC upper.
Might need to go wide open. All right, that's good.
I can come back down if you want before I actually trip it up at 8 meters.
And then in here,
Oh, I might
we'll
auto.
add
Because I pressed the wrong button, that's why. I want to press that button.
I'll put this one down because that way they can actually hear you. Okay.
Number 4, if I'm not mistaken.
We can wait till we're a little bit higher, but yeah.
Oh, I just came back down. Yeah, I can come up.
Yeah, we want to make a distinction between 500 meters and the bottom.
Roger. What altitude do you want to be at?
Depth of 500 meters, please.
Roger.
Yeah. We're going to start winding this thing in, or?
Yeah, you can start coming up easy, dude.
Copy.
Actually, sorry, I lied. Hold up, hold what you got there. I gotta come up first. When you see us tail to tail there, then you can, and we're sure our tether's not fouled, then we can start coming up. Sort of like to double check to make sure it's not, you know, wrapped around the axle. Looks okay, but I'm not 100% sure yet. As soon as I see Herc there, then I'll know for sure. Okay, I'm gonna stretch it out just a bit, but yeah, you can start coming up. I'm sorry, yeah, switching off. Okay, call it.
3, 2, 1, Niskin.
Did it go?
Didn't see. I have the light right in my eye.
Turn off your aft light for me, please.
Copy.
Number 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks good.
Good? Yep. Happy?
Thank you.
Doink.
And so we're gonna do 250 and 100 as well.
Nice work. Look at it. First time.
You got to get your NASA scientist voice in there.
I know, I'm
3,
too excited
2,
when I do it.
1. Niskin.
I'm more like cheerleader over here.
Billions of dollars on the line. We're going to light this candle.
Do you want my auto hitting off? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, please. Yep. Yep.
Okay, so we're at the raising. We're recovering now. So we have our checklist.
Here goes Jake's ghost
We're
slider.
going to check these things. Okay, I'll turn off my...
What's that, Chris?
Jake's ghost slider. Pan and tilt.
Yeah, total ghost slider. Okay, I'm going full afterburner mode here.
Full beans.
So I don't have to have any other thrusters on except for, I can turn that one off, except for full vertical up because now we're lined up. And the ship's dragging Atalanta, Atlanta's dragging Herc, so we can put full power up. And in theory we get, might have to drop a weight.
Drop it.
32 minutes.
Yeah, but we canned around for 15. Yes, sir.
that thing zoom out? Is it just me that doesn't like me? I just want it wider so I can see what. Keep an eye on the ship, and yeah, that's good. I just want to see that. Yeah, I just want to see that steady as she goes. No holidays.
Let me know when it's a good time to close up for the audience.
What's that?
Let me know when it's a good time to close up for the audience.
Anytime now. We're gonna. I think we have a couple Niskins to take. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Once we take the last Niskin at 100 meters, then after that it might.
Yeah, but then we would ask that for silence at 50 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll probably hear a bit of chatter from us on the way up, more than usual, because we're balancing the wind and we're dealing with some weather up here.
Okay. All right, thank you for logging on to nautilus.org. Thank you for your questions and your comments for this dive. This was a dive to 1,051 meters on an unnamed seamount, about 86 miles.
We can add her to the channel, so she's Cam SCF.
About 86 miles southeast of Muir Island.
You do it on here. Yeah.
So one thing about this expedition, Libu's voyage, this expedition was named Libu's Voyage by the Palau stakeholders to promote traditional knowledge and best practices. All the data collected will be used to support the management and the Palau National Marine Sanctuary to inform marine conservation efforts.
Control has you loud and clear. The wind is super calm. We probably could have just changed our heading. Huh?
If we want to do that.
You want to try that, or do you want to do the sideways step?
What's the wind at?
The wind is 8.5.
Really?
Yeah. It's like next to nothing.
Well, why are we recovering then?
Because we're moving to the next site.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you, Chris. Yeah. If, you and Oreo. I hate to tell Oreo how to drive the ship. What's that? Heard. Heard. Oh, yeah. What is it at 50? It's nice to have your ducks in a row by 250-ish, but if you got wicked currents between then, it is what it is, yeah. So nice to have and have to have are two different things. Sometimes we got to take the hit and play with it at 50 while everyone stands around and waits. I'd rather do that than.
Distance to surface is 275.
20-meter warning to Niskin.
Roger, 20-meter warning to Niskin. Roger.
Would it help to have the starboard port lights on for the Niskin or off?
I have them on at the moment.
Okay.
See, this should be Niskin number 5, right?
Affirmative.
Toroids are holding up quite well so far. Okay, call it.
3, 2, 1. Niskin.
I don't see it. Looks like 5 is tripped already. Oh, did it work? Yay! It broke the tie wrap instead of the...
Oh no.
So it looks to me like Niskin 5 is tripped. So that was a planned failure mode, by the way. But what
So
do
what
you...
you're telling me is you've designed a Niskin handle that's been...
Stand by, stand by. Brian, do you want to take 6 or wait?
Let's wait.
Roger. Yeah, that was
Design
a...
one that's been Cormanized.
That was a planned failure mode, because usually, I don't know if you can see there, but right back in there is some high test monofilament.
Yeah.
And when that breaks, then we got to thread it all through and crimp it and all that.
Well, now what are you going to do with your ring?
I'm going
Just
to
going to
hold
leave it in there?
No, I can keep it. It's PLA, it's biodegradable, but...
Yeah.
I just have all the single ladies playing in my head now.
That was a very nice NASA light countdown. We lost that rocket, though. It self-destructed, as you can see by the...
Unscheduled rapid self-disassembly.
Yeah.
Alright, so put it back on front here.
We may have to rotate the ship, but let's see what it looks like at 50.
I reckon you're going to have to.
Right now you're in the strongest current that we can see with the ADCP, so...
Yeah, I can see it.
So I think this next one will be when we're at 100 meters.
That was an unwounded tie wrap, by the way. Tie wrap versus monofilament versus 15% infill PLA plus.
Yeah.
Bob is scheming to, he's got some filament in there that TPU, he thinks is going to be floaty.
Yeah? Is TPU floaty?
That's what he says, and he wants to try with packing tape, because packing tape has a layer of TPU on the back of it. So that's like the hot ticket for sticking that TPU to the plate. According to the latest YouTube videos he's watched, forwarded me links to, which I can't watch out here.
Wheel. Yeah, you're in that layer that had that was the real easterly layer.
Yeah.
Right around 150.
So
so the current is actually like blowing sort of this way near the surface.
Flowing that way, I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Semantics, I know, but.
Yeah, down here, so we're seeing exactly kind of what we'd expect.
Well, this is actually the first time I've seen the instrument match reality. I haven't, like, the first year we didn't have it calibrated correctly.
Yeah.
And this year I've kind of been getting used to using it.
Yeah.
I don't rely on it yet, but after this I might put a little more faith in it.
Yeah. No, I mean, so far it's been, the bridge likes it. They've trusted it. They're like, yeah, they're like, whatever you tell us with that, it's ended up being spot on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, good to know. That thing won't get biofouling on it?
I don't know.
Start going wonky readings?
Who knows, probably. We'll just send Derek down again.
We had one on the Thompson, and it never did quite jive with what we saw going through the water column. And it was very difficult to interpret.
The one in Okeanos was a different manufacturer, but it was dead on and an awesome help. It was also a lower frequency, so we got readings down to almost 600 meters.
That's nice. Yeah, I'm not sure why we got the higher frequency one.
Because it had the EK60 ADCP dual functionality, probably.
What does that mean?
That means you can look at fish with it.
So Mike was in
10 minutes to Niskin, or 10 meters.
Roger, 10 meters to Niskin.
Yeah, see, it's starting to come back around now.
Yeah.
We still might not have enough beans to do it, but.
Okay, call it.
3, 2, 1, Niskin.
There you went. Excellent.
That was an interesting strategy.
Oh no,
Dan didn't want to lose his toroid.
No, I spent like 10 minutes drawing that thing up.
Great.
What was the sample number?
062, yeah?
Affirmative.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah. Captain's on the bridge, so, you know.
Okay, can you tack all the, make sure all the boxes are in, Jaden?
Do what?
Just give the boxes a double tap close.
Copy.
While I park the Ori in here. Okay, boxes are closed. My nips are somewhere. Camera is retracted. We twacked.
I might have him just keep on this orientation and then have him take this heading. He doesn't need to stop the ship to change the, just to change the headings.
Yeah, see if he wants to bring his head to the right.
Okay.
If you can do it on the fly, that'd be great.
Bridge nav. Is it possible to change the heading to, let's say, 230 without stopping? Yes. Okay. Yeah, we have time. We might. We have extra time if we need it to get squared away.
Roger. You want to let Mike know we're standing by? We're going to change the ship's heading a little bit. Should plumb up the wire.
Deck nav. We're standing by 50 meters. We're getting the ship squared away for recovery. Roger. I don't know how much we want to increase speed with the current already ripping.
Well, one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Too many dynamics get me like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocket chairs. And I miss other things like, oh yeah, I should hold my depth.
When it starts porpoising, we know that Dan's not paying attention.
I'm paying attention, my reptile brain just can't process so many inputs.
Herc does a full-on nuclear submarine breaching maneuver.
USS Greenville.
Yeah. OET Cormany.
Would help if I take it out of auto stick lock.
Yeah. Look, fish.
Let's, well, we're whistling Dixie here.
Oh yeah, this is shaping up nicely. Look at this.
That's all natural light there. No lights on the vehicle. In fact, you can turn Atlantis lights off now if you want.
Copy.
Nice to recover in the daylight, isn't it?
Yeah, a beautiful thing, isn't it? Can almost see Herc out there in the haze. Atlantis tail camera.
Oh yeah. I'm liking this.
I'm liking it too.
The power slide. See, we got our man on the bridge. DP master.
But his speed is...
the speed's suffering a bit with the other maneuvers, I think.
But he still has the line command in?
Yeah, yeah. You want to just like... This heading is probably...
Oh, I want to see what it does there, but I'd like to see the speed picked up maybe a little bit.
I don't know how much you want though, because like there's already a very strong current.
Yeah, but it's... Oh, we're into it now.
Yeah.
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 I'm picking up what you're laying down there. See if he can draw a straight line there, and then we'll...
Well, I think we should keep moving this way, because everything is still drifting. I wouldn't even change anything.
No, but right now he's drawing a hook.
Well, that's the center of the ship. Yeah, that's expected.
All right, well, let that be straight for half a ship length, and then we'll go for it.
Yeah.
Nope. Thank you.
They grow up so fast, don't they?
They do.
Start correcting everything that you do.
Some faster than others.
Yeah. All right, he's on our heading. Let's see how that, let it stabilize.
I still don't see him moving anywhere.
He's moving. The tail's moving. This is not. The reference point is here.
Right, he's still changing his heading, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. The heading is overcoming the...
Roger.
The speed over ground at the point is still what we said.
Roger.
It stayed, basically.
Yeah, I get it, I get it. So
yeah, this looks great. Let's let it, we're going to let it stabilize here for a second and then probably start recovery.
I would have, some people would click in auto depth there, and you got to do the, here's the double tap bug. So when I first turn it on, it's like full thrusting up, which is not ideal for auto depth.
Yeah.
So you got to double tap it.
Well, it depends on what you want your depth to be.
Then,
if you want your depth to be the moon, then it works great.
The problem is I don't usually do that, then I forget it's on, and like, why is it not coming up at the critical moment? So it's supposed to be all manual now, right?
Wow.
Maybe auto heading, but.
Clunk. Wire looks pretty good in shape.
Tacking it now, right?
Yeah.
I can hear it in my feet.
Yeah, well, hopefully that will go away after everything kind of starts happening.
Can feel it in the joystick vibration all the way from the bow thruster pegged.
Yeah.
You can give Mike an update if you want. Prepare for a goal. But we'll just watch it for another few
I was going to say, I'm not totally happy with the way things are right now. The other thing we could do, too, is just rotate more and do away with this sideways movement.
See how Oreo, what his fuzzy feeling is.
I'm guessing not happy.
Yeah, we'll see what Oreo comes up with. Ask him what he wants to do to fix it, but we want to keep the vehicles where they are. Is that what he's going to do? Right. Half a knot. Just kidding. We'll start out baby steps. I recovered it. No, we've been steaming into 1 knot into a 1 knot current. Bridge complaining wildly. I reckon if you start moving forward, it'll be fine. Yep. In theory, I can recover without touching the sticks then, right? This is what you wanted to do at first, wasn't it? Yeah. Wind on our tail. Keeping everyone on the deck nice and fresh. What are they doing up there? Good point. Let's go press this button. Looks like that's half a ship length there. It's my minimum standard feel good. I'm feeling pretty good. It's off to port a little, but we can deal with a little. Sure, yeah, let's do this.
Deck nav, we're all lined up and ready for recovery.
Deck copy is control is ready, lined up and ready for recovery. Break, bridge, back deck. Permission to go ahead and recover the ROVs.
Charlie 2, recover ROVs.
Roger that, thank you, Captain.
Yeah, I got authority over it there. Never mind. I'll just I'll use my other inputs here. Your thrusters disabled, are they?
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah. All we had to do was read the ADCP and put the pointy in there and go. Roger. Sometimes we gotta get there the long way, but we get there.
The long way took 10 minutes, so that was an investment in learning.
Absolutely. Remote. No. And the starting and stopping of the ship, you know, he has to stop it, and in this case it didn't, you know, draw a big question mark on there, but sometimes it yeah, sometimes that's not the case. I can never work it out. I just I'm not really doing anything with the stick here except heating the motor up. Yeah, they're fine. We've talked about that. Yeah. The Shalane vehicles have fins on the end. Yeah, they basically, and the big trenchers have active radiators. And we've put like coils on there before in one of the thruster lines, so you just dump it across the thruster and it cools it. It works. Just gonna turn my aft light on.
Control, back deck. Again, eyes on Hercules, lying up in between the goalposts.
Control copy.
It's like the diver swimming up. Where's the top? 13 meters is a long way to go. Can I hold my breath?
Control, back deck. Hercules is starting to tend to starboard.
Roger.
Oh, cool.
Ha, Z bias. Got the 0 Z bias. Classic. Why are my verticals turning? They're chasing Atalanta around there. Oh, swing and a miss. This is the part that I was worried about yanking on that tether. Besides, you know, all the people down there. As soon as it touches, I let go of it. Yeah. Can kill the other one too. Then he makes me yank on it again to pull it into the braces there. Didn't need to yank on it that time. auto heading is. Sometimes I'll go into bypass here for while we're whistling Dixie, and it'll cool that motor off a little bit. See if it'll lateral and bypass at 200 psi. Nope. What's that? Is that really happening there? That's really happening. My head is coming way around. They must have the recovery line caught up on one of the floats. Playing with it, trying to get it off. There we go. Yeah.
Control back deck. We are 10 meters from the transom with Herc. If you can have Herc pull ahead, please.
Working on it.
Roger, pulling ahead.
Nope.
Control deck. That is Hercules passing the transom.
Copy, pass transom.
Control deck. That's Hercules coming out of the water.
Copy.
Okay, power secure.
Power secure.
Nicely done, team.
All right, good job, team. Until next time.